100-shot clip in the K. I made some chicken today. Niggas be jacking my style. I just might give it away. These suckers just pose for the gram, but none of these niggas are spray. My youngins are laying the vans and popping the cans and 50 away. 100-shot clip in the K. I made some chicken today. Niggas be jacking my style. I just might give it away. These suckers just pose for the gram, but none of these niggas are spray. My youngins are laying the vans and popping the cans and 50 away. I get that bag and I run it up. Sheep out that pussy in front of me. Bitch, I'm the king of the jungle.
You know what happened when the instrumentals come on.
Yeah, I thought you about to spit some bars.
I thought about it, you know what I mean? But you know, there's somebody that rap a little better than me in here tonight. So.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
So you're not gonna tell them about No Composition for the Competition Volume 1? Nah,
man, you know, that's a classic. We ain't gonna touch that.
Alright, cool.
Y'all already know what it is. Philly and worldwide is blazing267.com. That's in our radio show. Your boy Spontaine, Delbo Wonder. My man DJ Smoke stepped up in the building. Shout out to DJ KG. Shout out to Steady Stills, man, who's home, you know what I'm saying, sideline, you know what I mean, and also shout out to Chalk, man, who's, you know, handling some, you know, personal stuff with family, man. So prayers to Chalk and his family, man. So, gotta send a big rest in peace to my man Roy Holiday. Philadelphia Phillies great.
No hitter, and he had a perfect game in the same year.
Yeah.
Cy Young winner two times in a row.
Yeah. Sad, man. He was only, I think he was only like 40 years old, man.
No, he's younger than that. He's like 30.
No, he's 40.
He's 40?
Yeah, he's 40.
40? Okay.
Yeah, and he said that he always wanted to buy that plane. You know, he had, you know,
because he was taking classes for it and all that.
Yeah.
Flight license.
So, are the details even out? I don't know like what happened, if it was malfunction with the plane itself, or if it was just maybe inexperience in flying, because I know he's not real experienced in flying. So.
All the details haven't actually come out yet, but one thing that was said was he didn't send out a mayday or anything of that nature, which is like primarily what you do in that type of situation. So
I saw something online that said that he was going to real high altitudes, coming down close to the water, around like 5 feet above the water, rapidly.
Yeah.
People saying that he was doing that all week.
Wow. You don't see that little ass plane, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's no. Listen, it's a small plane, but if y'all know that plane is, listen, you gotta look that plane up. That's a powerful plane, man.
No, but the dude that invented the plane and the dude with the money, they both died in the plane, my nigga.
Oh shit.
Yeah, what's up? We're raps. I was gonna say that, but
come on, man.
Wait, he had a passenger?
Huh?
No, I think
all of them, they died by themselves in that joint, man.
That's like me riding the Segway now. I'm not doing that. My man died on that joint. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not for nothing. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. You know, but you know, it almost looked like one of them car planes that they developed right now.
Like remote.
Yeah. A concept joint.
Yeah, one of the
Ain't got no business in the air for real. Hey man.
Hey man. God bless the family.
Yeah. God bless the family. Rest in peace to world. You know, I didn't get a chance to look up what's going on with OKC, man, because you know we got guests here, you know what I mean, and we drinking bazooka and we
getting litty.
We putting things in the air, you know. And we just enjoying the festivities that's taking place. So you know we'll get back to that later, you know what I mean. But anyway, you know what I mean, we got more pressing things, you know what I mean, to talk about.
Let's talk about it.
No, you know, I was gonna go into depth about, you know, I want to get to tonight's guest.
Okay.
I just want to get to tonight's guest because
you can skip that.
This you know, this gentleman has been off the scene, you know, as to the masses. You know, I'm pretty sure he's been working and been doing what he's been doing.
I've been keeping up a little bit.
But no. To the masses, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know. And I want them to be brought up to speed with everything that this man got going on. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, all our listeners out there, man, without further ado, I want to introduce y'all to tonight's featured artist, my man Reed Dollaz in the building.
Yeah, what up, though, Philly? You already know, man. I'm glad to be up here. Thank you, bro.
No, it's all good, man. So, you know, let's get right to it, man. I want you to tell us, man, when you feel as though, like, what was the cool-off point for you when you was just kind of like, you know what, man, just fall back and regroup, you know what I mean, a little bit?
I think after the independent situation that I had with the Italian guys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to fall back,
Yeah.
learn the business some more,
Okay.
and recreate myself.
Right.
Work on the music, so that's
Okay.
what I've really been doing.
Throughout that time, were you doing any kind of like any battles or anything like that, or you was just strictly, you know, just trying to learn the game?
Oh no, I always stay relevant.
Yeah.
I battled, you know, of course in my generation, you know,
Yeah.
we created, but I've
Yeah.
also battled in this generation too.
Yeah.
To some of the best that, you know, that the URL said that they had to offer. You know what I
Right.
mean? The Young Kid Chess, I battled John, I battled Rosenberg, so you know, I'm still out here moving around.
Nice,
you know?
nice.
We still getting the millions of views on the battles too.
I saw that battle. It was pretty good. The one
Appreciate
against Chess. Yeah,
I appreciate
like
it,
that.
bro.
No doubt. So how do you feel, man, you know, how do you feel about how the game has changed from, you know, when you were really out there doing your thing heavy and when you guys created the whole DVD movement as opposed to where you see the Philly hip hop, you know, movement now? Like how is it different?
I mean, you know, it's different. I mean, as far as, you know, like the dressing and stuff, but I mean, everything changed. You know what I mean? I'm not going. I'm not going.
Say dressing or dresses?
I mean, either one, but nah, like, you know, times do change. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get with the times.
Right.
So, you know, you got to salute the young brothers that's coming up. I don't really, you know. Can I curse on it?
No, do your thing.
Okay, you know, I don't really shit on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I salute them. You know, I was young. We was creative. We had our wave.
Yeah.
They got their wave. So, you know, I salute it. You know, and I try to reinvent myself and keep up with them.
Okay.
You feel?
Now, when you guys was doing what you were doing during the whole DVD era, battle era, it seemed like, you know, the goal at that time was really to just get all the way on, get a major deal.
Mm-hmm.
Times have changed.
Right.
Is that still the same, you know, goal, you know, for artists to try to get a major deal, or that's just kind of like a thing in the past right now?
I mean, I guess to some,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? If you smart, then you would probably just try to take the independent route.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I'm doing. We got our own company, Dollaz Entertainment.
Okay.
You feel me? We got artists. Shout out to all my artists. We got producers. You know, we doing our thing right now. You know what I mean? So.
If you had a chance to go back and do anything differently, you know what I mean? What would you know, Reed do differently, you know, today than what you did back then?
Well, I wouldn't do nothing really different because I was epic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I touched the world from my corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm still relevant today. You know what I mean? People waiting for me to drop new stuff. It's like, yo, dudes know the industry's scared of me.
Yeah.
They know what I'm capable of. You know, but I think what I would have did different was been a little bit more business savvy. Because, you know, we lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? We really did, man. Like, even with YouTube and things like that, I mean, we on top of it now.
Yeah.
We got lawyers and stuff on top of it now, but even with like YouTube, all the millions and millions and millions of views I had, you know, like, I wasn't really thinking when we was young. I was just jumping in front of people's cameras, and these dudes is going home uploading it, they getting crazy checks, and you know, so we lost a lot. You know what I mean? I've been on like Rick Ross' first album, Rise to Power. Shout out to Gilly for that. Lost on that. There's certain things, you know, like, so I would have definitely been more business savvy if I could do it over.
Okay.
For sure.
Now looking back, were you guys really, you know, aware of the impact that y'all were making? Like, you know, I was moving and shaking back then too, you know, and I was traveling a lot, you know. I had a whole different career, you know, from music to acting and so on and so forth. And I was traveling a lot, and wherever I would go, y'all were always talked about.
That's good.
You, Joey JIHAD, even Meek back then,
for sure.
And you know, there were others too, you know, NH and but it would blow my mind to know that none of y'all were all the way on. Nobody was really all the way on, and I'm like, damn, no matter where I go, from LA to everywhere, they be like, yo, what's up with Reed Dollaz? What's up with your band? Them niggas be killing his DVDs, man. We be watching. And I mean, were y'all really aware of that impact? I mean, it was. I mean, to this day, y'all had a really strong impact on the game.
I mean, when I got older, I seen it, of course. But when it was like, you know how a horse, he in a race, he got his blinders on. It's tunnel vision. It was just like we was on go mode, and we was, you guys, it was for the city though. It was like North Philly against Southwest dudes and West against. You know how that was. So we wasn't really thinking New York and my DM, somebody DM'd me yesterday from Ghana. Like, yo, I've been watching the battles forever. Oh my God. It's real, man. We didn't think that it was gonna go that far. But it did. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
We did.
Now, let me ask you this. A lot of people felt, you know, that there were people. Let me ask you. Let me put it like this. What do you feel as though Meek did different than anybody else that was a part of that movement did that got him where he is, and everybody else didn't quite get to that point?
I think far as making songs first.
Yeah.
Because everybody was on Battle Mode.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he just started like really making records. You know what I mean? I mean, who he got put with, we can't talk about. That was political. He had a great manager. Everybody know Charlie Mack. Everybody know what happened. If you from Philly, you know. You know what I mean? But besides that, he was making songs. Yeah. And that's where he won it.
Yeah. A lot of people though would say to your credit that you and Joey JIHAD, you know, were the top spitters and also had really good songs too. Yeah. I mean, how do you rate your own songs, you know, back then?
Back then?
Yeah.
On a 1 to 10 or something? Like,
yep, on a 1 to 10.
I give it about a 7. Okay. I'm a real one. I'm not gonna sit and be like, yo, it was on 100. Nah, it was like a 7. Yeah. But I perfected that throughout the years. Right. You know what I'm saying?
How did the collaboration between you and SWIZZ Beatz happen?
That's when the Italian guys had me. Shout out to Beyond Bar Records. My Italian homie Ant, he knew the lawyer knew SWIZZ, so they kind of connected that and made that happen. You know what I mean? He knew who I was though. Yeah. So he was like, yeah, well, I like the kid. I'm, you know, cook him up something nice. So that was love.
Nice. Going back a little bit. Yeah. What was one of your most monumental Philly battles that just comes to your mind like that?
Meaning like
you know, battling any other Philly artist, but you know, I know you battled a lot of Philly artists, but which battle stands out to you the most?
It'll probably have to be Joey JIHAD. Yeah. Because we was really going back and forth with each other. Right. You know what I mean? I would, like me, you know me, like back then I was going to everybody. Yep. So I was going at the whole crew, but me, I was giving it more towards Joey. You know what I'm saying? Than anybody else. Like I throw a little shot at Cooley, throw something at Cheek, throw something at Meek. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it was really me and Joey going back and forth. So salute that man.
Joey JIHAD is seems like he's back doing some work too. Have you guys spoken? Do y'all speak or?
We on good terms. Okay. We cool. I haven't spoken to him though. Okay. Yeah, we always had like a mutual respect for each other. Right. So it's all love. Okay. Yeah.
It's crazy looking at it from a kid's perspective because you know, like back then I didn't have a beard. I was about 12 years old watching it on YouTube. So it was like, oh my God, he coming at D Jones and all that. I was talking about stuff that I didn't even know about. Like, yeah, I got the blade from Predator 2. You know, I was like, you know, that was my whole situation with that. So I definitely looked up to you back then. I appreciate it. And yeah, you definitely had the bars. Definitely had the bars.
I appreciate it.
For one, he was in my top 3 in Philly. You know what I'm saying? It was Had. And then it was him, and then it was actually that nigga Lil. So yeah, I'm saying, I'm saying we always used to go in about that. But I would definitely watch, and you was like basically like a soap opera. At the end of the day, it was like he dissed him, he coming back at him, this that, and it's like it was definitely real back then, especially with that Cheek situation. But we're not gonna get too much into that.
Hey man, but you know, one thing I say, I walked out unscathed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, and I ain't saying like I'm untouchable, but I guess just me and the other artists just had a mutual respect, like you know, I wasn't going for it. Right. Yeah, but it was all love though.
Nice. One of the things, man, that stands out, you know, like, you know, for me is I remember, because, you know, like a lot of people don't know, like, you know, I was managed actually by SWIZZ's father, TD. Okay. So that's how you know that's how I knew. And I remember when when they played the record for me, I was like, yo, this joint is fire. Right. And I thought at that moment, I was like, this should be, you know, that record. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Made a lot of bad choices.
Yeah, that was my next question. What, you know, what choices do you think you could have made?
Nah, I mean, it really was. I mean, to be honest, back then it wasn't my choices.
Right. Did you feel like it was rushed?
No, I felt like the label that I was with wouldn't let me be me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much wanted to run things. You gotta remember, I was young though. I was like the first one to get signed. Yeah. Right. I was the first one from DVDs. Yeah. Like I was the first one to get signed. Like I stayed here, I had my condo, I did it all here. Yeah. But I was like, 18, 19.
Yeah.
So they wanted to like run shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, put this record out. They wanted to put the toast to this record out. I'm like, nah, that's more like an album filler.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't like it, you throw it on an album, you like it, rock to it and not skip it.
Right.
But I had shit with Nori, I had shit with Scott Storch, Sterling Sims. I had a lot of shit. Like, I had some shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and Free. And it's like, why I picked that record? I'm like, you got to go back to YouTube and look at what the people want. They want this read.
Right.
Why you trying to stray away? And they was like, you know, you got the look, the girls love you. I'm like, this y'all money.
Right.
So,
yeah. So you pretty much didn't have much creative control over that.
Yeah, because me and my friends was confused, you know, like watching them on YouTube all the time. Then we saw Toast of this, we was like, this is not the read.
Yeah.
It's not the read that we know about. You know what I'm saying? With the bars, you know, it was like a whole situation. But yeah.
Yeah, so.
Philly is known for having great spitters. You know, when I travel, man, I mean, they give us the utmost respect when it come to rap. I think that, you know, you guys help, you know, usher that in.
For sure.
You know, with that whole movement.
I mean, when you say Philadelphia, you can't. I mean, you gotta say Reed.
Yep.
It's to that point.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Whether you hate me, whether you love me, you gotta say me.
Yeah.
When you say Beans, you say Free, you gotta say me. You say Meek, you gotta say me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but I was popping before Meek. You know what I mean?
And he did give him a shout out.
Battles, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he definitely showed
shout him out on wins and losses.
Yeah.
I salute that man though. You know, it ain't no shade. That shit made us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Without him, without me, we wouldn't even be where we are. You know what I mean? And that's facts.
Now, reinventing yourself, you know, coming from that era, you know, into the era of today. You know, what type of things, you know, did you do? Like, and how have you changed, you know, musically from then to now?
Well, I adapted more
as
far as like the production and stuff that I'm touching. My producer right here, Ace Porter, one of the craziest producers in the city. But he, you know, he younger than me, so he know the direction. He know what they want. Yeah. It's like, yo, I'm gonna give you this. You snap on this. So we pretty much taking those crazy little down south beats that they loving, and we putting bars on it with crazy flows. Cause you know we always had that flow. Right. You know what I mean? We putting crazy bars on it with flows. Not too complicated, but dope records. Like dope records. So the new read that y'all about to see is about to be retarded.
And I'm pretty sure he feels like he has the easiest job in the world because he knows he can play any beat up to you and you're gonna spit on it. So
that's a fact.
Easy job, man.
Easy job.
We run through shit. We run through shit.
Let me ask you this, Reed. Who like is Reed's favorite artist right now? And I'm not even talking about from Philly. I'm just talking about period. Like, you know, when you sit down to listen to some music, you know what I'm saying? Who is it for you?
I mean, it's always gonna be Hov.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be Hov, but I'm like the music that I listen to, like I'm still stuck in that, you know, in the 90s and early 2000s, like Nas and Hov and a lot of shit.
When things had substance is what he's trying to say. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Do you think the music of today lacks a lot of substance? Or do you think it's there, but just the way they styling on beats is kind of harder to pick it up as opposed to, you know, raw lyricists?
I mean, it's a few dudes that got substance, but it's just pretty much the same thing, man. You know what I mean? Designer, jewelry, foreign whips.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Okay. Now I know you about to drop some, or have you dropped something already?
Nah, I ain't dropping nothing.
Okay, so
I ain't putting out a project right now. We just about to single these niggas to death.
Yeah, that was my next question. Is it singles, mixtape, or EP? Just singles?
Singles, EP, albums. That's how we rock.
So you need to touch all the DJs.
Oh, for sure.
You know, we need the joints, man.
For sure.
Ace, let me ask you this question, man. How did you and Reed, you know, even hook up to start working together?
My man Black right there in the back.
Okay.
Shout out to Cold Blizzy. KBN Live.
And how long has it been since you've been really doing production?
Well, I've been making beats since I was 12, so I'm gonna say I got at least like 10 years.
Okay.
Maybe more than that.
Nice. And who are some of your, influences when it comes to production? Like, who are some of the, you know, your favorite producers?
SWIZZ beats definitely, because that's where I get my hard kicks from.
Okay.
And Just Blaze, because I actually could play the drums and everything myself.
Nice.
So
y'all first collaboration, what did you think of it? And what was it like, you know, getting a chance to work with him?
It was like a dream come true for real, because it was just like, you feel me, I was just sitting there, and when I played the beat, he gave me the look like, I'm like, yo, that's the look I remember from like 2000, right? He got the snap on it, and he went off.
Right. Okay, we got that record here tonight?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe we do.
I think it's time. I think it's time to you know, because we got a few more things to talk about. So I think it's time to get to some music. What you think, Bill?
Let's do it.
You know, I've
been waiting to hear from Reed.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you introduce it. So, KG, are we ready back there?
Let shots. I got you locked.
All right, man. Y'all already know what it is. Philly and worldwide. It's Blazing 267. It's the SNR Radio Show. Tonight's featured guest live in the building. We got Philly's own Reed Dollaz and producer Ace. And Reed, man, I'm gonna let you introduce this joint.
Man, you already know, man. It's something new. We about to drop. It's called Give It Away.
Yeah.
Holiday Entertainment, baby. Let's get into it.
Reed Dollaz, y'all, right here, SNR Radio Show. Yeah, y'all already know what it is, man. Philly and worldwide is Blazing 267. It's the SNR Radio Show. Your boy Spontaine, my man Delbo Wonder, DJ KG, DJ Smoke, Steady Stills, and yo, Reed Dollaz live in the building tonight, man.
Yeah, what up, though?
Give it away.
Give it away. I just might give it away, man.
I like that joint, man.
That joint,
I appreciate it, man.
Got that bounce to it, man.
I appreciate it, you know. I appreciate
So
it.
is that the new single, Reed?
It might be one of the singles. I'm saying that's gonna be the leading one. Because we got joints.
Right.
Yeah, we got some joints. I just cooked up like a 30 clip.
Nice.
All new. So,
Nice.
yeah. That's one of the records though.
Yeah, that thing will definitely go hard in the club.
Came
man.
in with clips.
Yeah,
What you think, Del?
Oh, I love that joint.
Appreciate it, man.
Clips.
One
But you
thing
know I'm
that-
biased, so you know what I'm saying?
No, but one thing that I like, man, is that you didn't like, you know, even though it's a bounce record, you still brought it lyrically, though. You know what I'm saying? So,
right,
for sure.
You know, it's definitely a banger,
Man,
man.
I always gotta be me. I can't, you know. We gotta keep it Philly. You know, gotta keep it Philly. We can touch them beats, but we gotta keep it Philly.
The track is fire too, Ace. We gotta give you some love on that joint,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's a dope record.
That's the team. That's the team. That's the part of the gang. That's my man Street Fame Beats.
Word.
You feel me? I kind of, you know, introduced them to let them do what they do. That was it.
Right. Now, Reed, let me ask you this.
Bazooka got me lit.
Yeah, Bazooka's nice, right? Yeah, it's nice,
Bazooka
man.
and
Bazooka's nice, man.
Yeah.
Any collaborations, man, with any other Philly artists right now?
I mean, I'm open to who willing to work with me.
Okay.
I ain't looking for nobody though.
Right.
I ain't allowed to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. How soon can people, you know, start to see you moving around and doing shows?
I've been doing shows lately though.
Okay.
I've been doing some shows. I just did like 3 shows in the past month. I got a show coming up in 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's a Fuck Cancer show.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that and just give it all back to the cancer patients. We're gonna do that Holiday Entertainment.
Right. Now, since you was doing music years ago, you know, all the way up until now, you know, the music industry, business-wise, has changed a whole lot.
For sure.
It's most definitely an independent man's game now.
Right.
Music is now all about streaming. So you know, what type of things have you done to educate yourself to be a better businessman this time around?
The best thing that you can do, take losses.
Yeah. That's true.
That's facts, man. You gotta take them losses. You gotta get burnt. You gotta get to be a better businessman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just jump in and thinking it's just gonna be, you know, peaches and cream. It ain't like that. Right. So me taking my losses made me a better businessman.
Right.
Are you gonna do anything more with like the URL or battling at all, or?
I'm done with that.
Done with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it away.
Right.
I just might give it away.
Sounds about right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So basically, people won't really never see you battle anymore.
I mean, if the bag right though, we not going. I mean, if it's on some, you know, because I got a problem with like, you know, like shout out to my guys, because they're my guys. But I'm talking about like the favoritism, like how Mook can go grab 50.
Yeah.
You know, 50 bands.
Right.
You know what I mean? 3 minutes around. Like, you know what I mean? Loaded Lux, 20 bands. Like, I'm a legend out here. I created that shit.
Right.
So y'all want me on y'all stage?
Yeah.
Y'all got to pay me my worth. And besides that, I'm just the holiday. We just gonna do this music.
Okay. Yeah. So you pretty much got your own label now.
Yeah.
You got signing artists, or do you have any other artists on the label?
Shout out to my artist WIZZ.
Okay.
WIZZ, he out there making noise.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Black Villain. That's pretty much it right now. We got a singer, Gibbs. But that's pretty much it right now.
Are they all from the city?
Yeah, they all from the city.
Okay.
Yeah, Wise, he from Southwest Philly. My other art, he from Southwest Philly too.
Okay.
So it's not like I'm biased because I'm from Southwest.
Right.
These two guys that been with me forever.
Okay.
And you know they were serious about it, so I said let's just start it. Let's
make it happen.
Let's just make it happen.
Okay.
Now, when people think of you know, Philly, and they think of that whole DVD era, you know, your name is probably one of the first names, you know, to come out of people's mouth when they talk about it. I mean, you know, did you ever speak to any of the artists, right, from that era, and maybe say, you know what, man, maybe we should try to, you know, reignite something, you know, along those lines? Did you guys ever talk about anything like that?
Nah.
You just gotta leave it where it is.
We just left it where it was, pretty much. I mean, when it was over, it was over.
Yeah.
You know, it was just over.
Right.
I mean, dudes started getting signed. I got signed. Meek was out of here. It was a wrap after that. Because
Right.
you know, people want to follow. They like, oh, he just got paid.
Right.
Meek just got signed. Reading his condo. All right. Fuck battling.
Right.
Time to get on some music now. So once that song wave came, everybody jumped on that wave. Like, it's time to get to the money.
And you gotta think too, like, there's a lot of egos that you gotta
Sure,
deal with.
man. That's why I don't really be. That's why I don't be around like that though. Because I'm a real dude. Like I fuck with niggas. Like, but the ego thing I can't do. Because I don't. You know what I mean? Just Philly rappers be crazy.
Because you can come to somebody as humbly as possible, but then they on some, you gotta pay me with the, you know what I'm saying? We not gonna do nothing for free, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're not my man, so.
Nah, there you go.
So, you know, when I put it out there, you know, that Reed Dollaz was going to be on the show tonight, it generated a lot of interest. A lot of people, you know, wanted to know what's been going on with you.
Yeah.
Take people. Let's go back a few years, man, and just bring, you know, all the people that's listening, bring them up to speed, man, to like what you were really doing, you know, career wise and everything within the, you know, the last few years.
Well, I've been low key. Like I said, I've been working on my craft, but I also been doing a lot of other stuff. Like I just wrote the TV show Tales for Irv Gotti.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And I wrote the Cold Hearted episode. You know what I mean? I've been doing a lot of things behind the scenes. My pen game crazy, so I write for a lot of people on the low.
Yeah, see, that was my next question.
I believe that.
You doing any ghostwriting?
You know, I'm not old. I'm getting older though.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about my future. Like, you know, this shit ever leave me. My pen game's still on 1,000. So we're gonna get to the bag regardless. Right. Regardless.
Where do you see, you know, Dollaz Entertainment like within the next, maybe let's just say 2 years out from now?
Oh, I see it's real big. Because the things that we got in store, I ain't gonna speak too heavy, but we got some major players and you know, trying to get some financial backing.
Right.
Once a few situations are handled, then we gonna be A-okay.
Now, the one good thing that I could say that you got going for yourself is, you know, going back to that whole DVD era, you solidified your name so heavy, you know, globally, really. I feel like all Reed need is that one song. That's it. Because your name is already known. Already there. You can go anywhere if you just that one record. And so do you also feel that way as well?
Yeah, I believe I have it though.
Okay.
In this clip.
Okay.
I believe I have that record. Right. You know what I'm saying? I feel it.
Okay. So. Any videos being shot yet?
Yeah, we about to turn up heavy with the visuals too.
Make sure we get an invite, man.
Oh, for sure.
Everybody says that, but don't nobody invite us to shit.
Nah, man, we definitely want y'all to
come. I'm gonna pull a Diddy in your video and just hey, I'm in front of you like,
hey, yo, like, just
Nah, we definitely need an invite, man. You know, when you shoot that video, man, let us know, man. We'll come through and support, man.
For sure, brother.
Have you thought about doing any showcases for your label to maybe try to find even some more talent?
It's in the works right now as we speak. Okay. Right. Shout out to Cold Black. Okay. It's my business partner and shit. It's all in the works.
Hey, KG, do we got any more music?
No, we can extend it.
That was it. He said, man, listen, we're gonna ration this out. You know what I mean?
One is enough.
A little preview.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this, man. This is a question I usually ask, you know, most of our guests, man. I've been falling back from it, but I'm bringing it back, man. I want to know, right? What would Reed Dollaz' dream collaboration be with any artist, dead or alive? Just you and two other artists on a song. Who would it be?
and Styles.
Pac and Styles. Wow.
Be crazy for life.
That'd be crazy.
That would be
That'd
crazy.
Super crazy. Pac, you know, like it's so crazy when I can't, it's like Hov my favorite.
Yeah.
But I know he not like Nas my guy too.
Yeah.
It's like it's weird, but
Right,
Pac
right.
was my all-time favorite.
Yeah.
Right.
Like over Big, no disrespect. Shout out to Big
right,
Pac,
right.
rest in peace. But Pac was my guy.
No doubt. Who would produce it?
Now it's anybody. You have Quincy on that thing, you know what I'm saying?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Premier.
That'd be crazy.
Have you ever had a chance to meet Premier before?
Oh man, I want to so bad.
Yeah, I met him. I met him on a.
I want to so bad.
I stumbled into him.
Humbug.
Yeah, I was DJing on Sirius satellite radio in New York, and he has a show on Sirius satellite radio, and I was just walking through the building and oh shit, it's DJ Premier. I had to run up on him, man. I was like, yo, man. It's funny because you know, like I'm not a no starstruck person or nothing like that, man. But if you really into hip hop culture, you know how important that man is to the culture, man.
Premier Beats, listen.
That man beats raised me, man.
Yeah.
His production is crazy.
Yeah.
But
So you, Pac, and Styles on a Premier beat.
crazy.
That sound classic.
I could die with that. Like I'd be happy. Like
You might be able to do that. If he can grab a Premier instrumental and like a Styles acapella version,
And then
like a
Pac back from Cuba.
There you go.
That sound about right.
It can happen.
That sound about right.
It can happen, man.
yeah.
Where would you like to see yourself, man? Not just the label, but you know, just yourself as far as in this music game, man, within the next year or two.
For sure, definitely. If not on top, near it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really looking to be the #1 rapper. I'm just looking to be
You want
to
your
get my
lane.
respect.
You want your
on
lane
my
and your respect.
I've been out here working too long to not have my lane solidified.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I can just get that, I'll be happy. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
How do you feel about the unity in Philly hip hop right now? Do you feel there's more unity now as opposed to back when you guys were doing y'all thing, or do you feel as though the unity was more back then than it is today?
That's a hard question. I mean, it's like for real, I don't really see the unity.
Yeah.
I just see like the bandwagon shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To be all the way 1,000 on this shit.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? I don't really see the unity. I just see like whoever popping, that's what they rocking with. Simple. You know what I mean? Like that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
I gotta ask this question, man. I contemplated on asking it, but I want to get your take on it. I feel like the artist that was on, I would say mid 2000s, right? I don't really think they did great business to move Philly, because we should be. We should never have to go anywhere else to get deals from anybody.
Right.
You understand? So now we have a new wave of artists that are on. Right. Do you think they're doing what they need to do to sign more Philly talent and put more Philly talent in the game?
I don't know, man, because it's like we had a lot of people in power, but it's like Philly got this mindset like, I made it without y'all, fuck y'all niggas when I get there, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's just how it is. So it's not like motherfuckers is coming back and setting up labels and creating lanes for these new kids. I don't really see it.
Do you think that, with it, because it being rappers themselves, do you think that maybe sometimes they might fear the competition?
I mean, if you're a true winner, I wouldn't feel that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't feel that way. It's like it's rap. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? If you hot and I respect you, and I'm in position, it's like, throw them the ooh. It's not even that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about, like, people be thinking, like, the cars, the money, all that bullshit. Like, you put on this earth to, like, give back and do things.
Right.
Simple. You can't take none of that shit to the grave with you. Change somebody's life, and it is what it is. You know what I mean?
So, if Reed was in you know, let's just say, you know, like on a Meek level, right? Who from Philly would you sign?
Shit, I got a lot of people I would sign.
Who's the first artist? If you was on that level,
yeah,
you know, popping, worldwide, crazy, you can sign anybody. Who would be the first Philly artist that you would sign?
It'll probably be my brother Hollow Man.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
It'll probably be H. I would sign H.
Yeah.
Hollow Man.
Now, question: Would you have to sign him just to put him on, or would you just for the strength?
I mean,
business.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely,
sure.
definitely.
But what you mean when you say that, though? Like,
Meaning, like, you know, more like a shout out, not really like, you know, give him the bread and then tell him to go do his thing.
Give him the bread
like
and tell him to do his thing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. That's how I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
What can people expect from Reed Dollaz, man, within the next coming months? Like, we about to wrap up this year. We're going into 2018.
For sure.
So what can
Came
people?
fast.
They definitely came fast. What can people expect from Reed Dollaz, man, to end off the year and to start off the top of 2018?
Just a lot of new music, a lot of new videos, and we just gonna flood. We just gonna flood.
So vacation is over.
Yeah, it's done, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you back full-fledged.
For sure. It's
there
on.
There you have it, man. So for everybody that's listening tonight, for everybody that was hitting me up and asking me, like, you know, what's up with Reed and whatnot, y'all hearing it from his mouth. Vacation is over. You know what I mean?
I'm back home.
Be back at it.
And you already.
Expect a lot of new music.
For sure.
People gonna see you floating around the city.
Oh, I'm floating.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you connect with these DJs, man.
Because
sure. Philly got a lot of dope DJs.
For sure.
And we love to support our own. When it's good music, you put out good music. We need to see you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna sugarcoat that. You know what I mean? Because it's some DJs out here that be on some BS. But salute to all the real ones, though. I'm talking about the ones that really, no, not speaking on you. You know what I mean? But I'm just talking about, I gotta let them know.
Keep 100%
I got to.
I like to hear some names.
I ain't gonna burn no bridges. He said you might as well.
Don't listen to Jerry Springer back there.
If anything, I'll put an instrumental, you can kick a freestyle and just like drop a little hit.
Just go at it. Nah, man. But like I said, salute to the DJs that really do support the music. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of ones out there that just be on some shit, like holding up niggas' careers. Like, DJs be running around like they the artists now. And that's not how it's supposed to be.
This is true.
And this is a fact. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it wasn't about look, it wasn't about nothing. If you had a hot record, they was going to spin it, and that's that. Nowadays, you got to jump through hurdles and fucking fire hoops just to get your record played.
Who
So
you think started that?
to the real DJs.
Who do you think started that? Because it's like Metro booming now.
Yeah.
He be having super collabs with everybody and Mustard.
Yeah.
They're like household names now, but they ain't rapped the bar yet.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, politics, man.
Yeah.
Politics as usual.
Shout out to my man Jug the Illest who's checking in, man. He says salute to Reed Dollaz, man. He's a legend out here.
I appreciate it, my G.
Yeah, man. Philly Legends is joined in too, man. The support is there, man. You know, I think, you know, like I said, people just waiting and, you know, just waiting for you to drop, man. I love dope records. I think the record is dope. I told you on the break, I need the clean version, the dirty version, the instrumental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And let's get that right too.
Let's get busy, man.
Let's get busy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Any shout outs that you guys want to kick, man, to people before we get up out of here?
Well, you already know, man. Just shout out to the whole Philly, man. Shout out everybody want to come up. Holiday Entertainment. We in the building. You know how we rocking.
I want to shout out Missy. That's Missy Porter 215, man. She definitely set up the interview.
Yeah, you know, she reached right out, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so we gotta salute to her, man, because she hit me up.
For sure.
And as soon as she mentioned your name, I was like, shit, hell yeah.
That's love. That's love.
You gotta say no more. You know, I didn't know what was up with you or what was going on, so I was like, yo, most definitely.
That was love.
Set it up.
That was love.
So shout out to her, man. You know, she out there working.
For sure.
You need people like that on the team, man. You need people like that on the team. Any other shout outs? Shout out to Bazooka.
Definitely.
Yeah,
man. Shout out to Bazooka.
Absolutely. That shit got me lit.
You gotta
eat that, man.
I like to mix it with Henny, man. You like Henny? I'm a Henny drinker, man.
I fuck with Henny.
You know what I mean?
I'm a clear.
Listen,
I'm a clear nigga.
I mean, no, listen. I just did a deal with Michigan vodka, so I'm gonna drink some clear, but I'm a Henny dude. I think it mixes well with Henny.
Hey, for sure. For sure.
We did. I'm gonna give you a drink though for the clear.
Okay.
So you know whatever clear drink you got.
Yeah.
Mix the Bazooka, lemonade, Sprite, and you're clear.
What are you doing?
Yo,
we're trying to get him some.
No, that drink. You talk, yo.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, I gotta taste.
Lemonade,
pause,
Sprite, and you're clear.
Yeah, I didn't even know about that.
On some crushed ice.
On some crushed ice?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you, man. Listen, I'm gonna show you how to do this, son.
Shaking and stir.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, that's what I do, man.
Shaking and stir.
I gotta fall back though, man.
That's an
too much.
I got 007.
I gotta fall back a little bit, man. You know what I mean? But nah, Reed, listen, we appreciate you coming tonight.
Yeah, that's it.
Definitely.
For real, man.
We want to see more of you.
Yes, sir.
You got our support.
Let's get it.
Stay out of trouble, man.
I know my guy. Yeah, Philly judges don't like Philly rappers.
The number one thing holding Philly rappers down is the legal system.
And it's always been.
That's facts.
You know what's
Since
crazy?
state property, whatever it's been.
I could go down the line. I could go down the
Facts,
line. I could go down the line of artists that was right here, and the legal system derailed their shit.
Oh man, it's a rap, baby. It's
crazy.
Beanie Siegel's whole career would be different if he could have stayed out of
the greatest, man.
Yeah.
Siegel.
You know what I mean? So
Siegel, man.
we already know, man. Just stay out of trouble, bro. Period.
Already, man.
Go in the studio, make your music, drink some bazooka.
For
If
sure.
you do that, you'll be good. And you're going to be away 24 hours, but you'll be good.
Right.
Shout out to Bazooka, man. Energy drink. Philly shit.
Yeah. So what's the next show?
2 weeks.
Okay.
The 17th?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
971 Bristol Pike, Ben Salem. So we keep
971
Ben
Bristol
Salem.
Pike, Ben Salem.
Okay.
It's a fuck cancer show, comedy show. I'll be the only artist performing.
Okay.
It's like
Nice.
a comedy show.
We might have to pull up.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
We have to pull up, man.
for sure. Yeah.
You heard my guy, man.
Let's get it.
He gonna pull up with that
We do it,
bazooka,
man.
have you lit.
For sure.